Get back in there.
Yeah, what's up? We're out here in Mammoth, and it's a lovely weekday where everyone from LA stayed where they are. Don't come here, there is no snow. Go to Big Bear.
And that's the intro.
Yeah.
There we go. So this is the Lago open road.
So open.
So open. We're so open with the open road that we
Right.
let these people start the video. And I've been riding this for like about a week and a little bit now, and I got like a pretty good powder day, fucking epic all-time powder day.
You suck.
And sorry Zobes. Zobes had to work.
I had to work.
And I got some groomers on it too, and it is just really a special board. It's special for those. It's special aggressive.
Yeah.
It's very much like its name. It's very open. It's very mean. It's very aggressive.
Yeah.
And when I was riding the powder and comparing it to the Yes Pick Your Line and the Burton Flight Attendant, I was thinking. I was thinking, you know, it was a kind of like a medium quick turner, but now after getting it out on groomers, it really is kind of like mid. It's a little bit on the slower side. You can still turn it and get it going, but this board really likes to it's kind of just like a directional version of the double barrel. It likes to point.
It wants to point. Not really carve. Like,
yeah.
I mean, you could carve a little bit, but it doesn't really want to set its edge. Like, you have to actually force it to set its edge. Whereas if you got that edge set though, you go.
Yeah.
Like, you can go fast.
And I was riding this with Genesis X in powder, and then I took out my, another favorite binding of mine, the Atlas. I've been riding them with the tactical ADVs, which are reasonably responsible.
So
They're very responsible. They always tell me what I'm doing wrong and how I should do it better. But no, they're very responsive boots, and these are pretty responsive bindings. So it was a nice pair up, especially with the Genesis X and powder. It had a nice shock absorption and flow. But this was the slowest turner of those three boards in powder. And then we rode it today with, against like the loaded Algernon, and we rode it against, let's see, what else did we ride today? We rode the double barrel and the Yes Greats. And so you could feel that this was definitely like the kind of board that just likes to point it. And I definitely felt after riding it on that really deep powder day that it did not have that kind of float like the Pick Your Line and the Burton Flight Attendant did. There was some work off the back leg, but I mean, it was like waist deep. So it was light, fluffy, waist deep. It was tough, but I found that set all the way back, I would have liked to have seen just like a little more rocker going on in the nose. You can keep that camber in the tail. I like that pop off the tail. But this is for that old school rider who wants something just a little better than the old camber free ride boards.
Right.
That still wants to be able to go out, because I could really lay it out with the carve.
Yeah.
It was it took a little while to get it over, and it really didn't want to like turn circles. No. It had a wider radius.
You had to force it.
I really had to force it. I really had to get some nipple weights and really try to get over on that turn. And so but is this a bad board? No, not at all. This is a great board.
It was good. It's just you got to test. We're trying to test all of its functions, and it's carving is a little lackluster, but when you actually point it, it held its ground. It was
super damp, super fast, and it's really for that rider who likes to just go out and lay some wide carves on morning groomers, get some speed going.
Yeah, and in your smaller powder days, this would actually do really well.
Yeah, and you would think it feels really surfy, but it's not. It's got like a medium stiff flex.
The camber to the back is where that
for 10 mil of taper, I didn't really feel the taper as much as I thought I would. It did not really feel that wash at all, and it's just like that kind of just like. It's a pointer board.
Yeah.
It's a keep your speed, plain kind of old school aggressive rider kind of free ride board. And it's a nice combo with the double barrel. I mean, you get exactly who this is for.
Exactly.
There's no surprises there. and it really appeals to that aggressive rider.
This one's a little. I thought. Well, I mean, I didn't really try to butter the double barrel too much, but this one's still fun buttering. Like I got back on the tail a little bit, and then I did a tripod that he missed in video, but the rocker right here is really good. Like I got back on the tripod, lifted it up, it's nice and simple there. So I mean, overall, like, yeah, it has a purpose, and when I stopped playing games with it, it went fast. It did its open road. It just wanted to go fast.
It doesn't want you to play games, Noble. You were like flirting with it.
I was
it's just like fuck
it.
me. You know, that's what it was. That's what was going on right there.
I was playing too many games.
Yeah, it's just like, let's get to it. Yeah. Let's start jackhammer me, baby. And that's that's what the open road is about. And it really, I like it today. Just riding those groomers, I was like, yeah, this is open, and it just wants to pick up speed. It's a fast board. Edge hold, I'd like to see a little more edge hold. I felt like this is just good snow only. Good
snow, yeah. I wouldn't really want to take this on the choppier or harder stuff.
Yeah, and it just definitely feels like a board that doesn't really want to just slash and turn. It's you know, it doesn't want you to crash and burn either. No. It wants you to just go.
Yeah.
And you know, so that's the Lago open road.
Open road.
Yeah. Fun board.